She may not say it. She won't admit it. However, the moment a female desires you, she adjusts something in front of you, and it's no longer loud. It's no longer clean. It's now not what you observed. It's a shift so subtle most guys leave it out completely. But once you are aware of it, once you without a doubt see it, you may realize she's been providing you with green lights for your complete lifestyle. You just in no way knew how to read them till now. Welcome to a global maximum men by no means see. In a global world where her hobby is not spoken, it's proven in silence, in movement, within the area she creates around you. This video will decode the 7 silent shifts women make when their preference turns bodily. These are primal, mental, and irrefutable. If you're the form of man who wants to stop guessing and begin knowing, watch each 2D. If you locate cost on this, aid the channel. Help us reach the guys who in no way discovered this. Help us build an era of calm, sharp, powerful guys who do not chase but lead. Permits begin. Primary, non-public isolation invitations. If she creates space far away from others, it's now not a twist of fate. It's coded consent. Every man has experienced it. However, nearly none recognize it. You're with her in a set place. Things are informal. Then all at once she moves nearer, or she pulls you away barely. She asks you to assist her with something. She walks with you to seize a drink. It seems innocent, but in that second, she's created isolation, and she's performed it without asking. Why? Due to the fact that biologically a girl who wishes intimacy does not enhance without delay. She does it environmentally. She modifies her environment to shape her internal shift. And when she needs you, she wants to sense what it is like to be by herself with you. Even though only for a moment, that moment is a test, now not of your moves, however, of your presence. If you notice this shift wherein she eliminates you from the group even slightly, you've just obtained her first actual sign. She's announcing, I want to experience you without the world watching. This is not approximately privacy. It is approximately polarity. While she creates space for the masculine to go into, she's stepping into her feminine without pronouncing it. What do you do in this moment? You do less. You slow your voice, decrease your tone, soften your eye contact, and you maintain body due to the fact now she's watching how you circulate without the crowd. In case your energy remains calm, grounded, and unneedy, her enchantment will enhance unexpectedly. Maximum men speak more in this second. They are attempting to fill the gap. However, she failed to create the space for words. She created it to sense. She's tuning into the frequency of your attention, your stillness, and your breath. This second is where the decision begins. And if you bypass it, not with sport, but with gravity, her apprehensive system starts to relax. She starts to open, not outwardly, but inwardly. She imagines what it might be like to be closer. She imagines what it might be like to give up. Now, not because you touched her, but due to the fact you failed to. Quantity 2, tactile proxy stimulation. Why she fidgets with gadgets, no longer you, and a way to close the space. This one flies below nearly each guy's radar. Yet, it's one of the clearest organic alerts a female offers while she's coming into a nation of unconscious arousal or constructing anticipation. She begins to touch things. Not you. Now, not but her body wishes to sense something, and it reaches for gadgets rather. Perhaps it's her necklace, her phone, the edge of her sleeve, a tumbler, or a ring. It seems random. However, it's not. It's displacement. Her frame wants to be in physical float. Her anxious device is reacting to your presence. She's beginning to experience inner strength spikes. And because she's no longer prepared to make it physical with you, her frame subconsciously chooses a more secure outlet. Objects. That is called tactile proxy stimulation. The act of soothing or amplifying nervous arousal through interplay with neutral surfaces. The truth is, when a lady starts off evolved fidgeting, playing with textures, or going for walks with her hands over smooth or smooth objects in front of you, something is happening beneath the floor. She's getting pulled into her body, now not her mind, and that shift from cognition to sensation is the whole thing. Here's what makes the distinction. Most men ignore it or worse, interrupted by asking, "Are you okay?" or making a comic story to interrupt attention. However, that tension is exactly what you want to keep. It's a moment of anxious magnetism. And your task is not to do something. It's to read the room with awareness and stay grounded. However, you are now not just an observer. Here's the way to close the space with precision. Step 1. Reflect her fidgeting rhythm slowly, subtly. If she performs with a hoop, you casually alter your watch, no longer straight away. But after some seconds, you're syncing frequencies, no longer copying. Step 2. Introduce intentional tactile grounding. As an example, as she speaks, you slowly press your arms together or gently drag your thumb over your very own knuckles. This suggests bodily focus. It is primal, silent, and masculine, and she or he feels it. Step 3. When the moment feels settled, move your personal object, cup, keychain, or coaster closer to her aspect. If she touches it, you presently have proximal physicality. A subconscious take a look at her comfort with sharing space. While she interacts with an object near you, she's already visualizing what it's like to have an interaction with you. Touch isn't the start. It is the result of 1,000 micro-permissions her body presents first, and that is one in all of them. If she's aiming for texture, rhythm, or movement, she's no longer anxious. She's getting ready. Don't rush it. Don't name it. Simply notice it and solution it with presence. Because as soon as a lady begins touching the area around you, she's imagining what would feel like to be touched by means of you. Wide variety 3. Microaesthetic modifications. Why she adjusts posture, sleeves, or neck traces, and what to do while you see it. Her body speaks in quiet codes. One of the loudest is also one of the most left out. How she bodily adjusts herself while she's near you, and not just randomly right in front of you. This is not arrogance. This is not a coincidence. This is biological coaching for being visible, and it's one of the maximum historic subconscious indicators of sexual readiness. Whilst the female feels a shift in enchantment, her nervous machine sends a signal. The frame responds first. She can also straighten her return, tilt her head, and reveal the aspect of her neck. She may also lightly pull her sleeve down to show her wrist. She may additionally elevate her chest barely, modify her hair, and clean her pants. She's now not doing this to get interest. She's adjusting her aesthetic alignment with you. What she's definitely doing is announcing this. If you appeared now, I want you to appear at me in my best mood. This isn't performance, it's instinct. Much like a man might expand his shoulders or decrease his voice in the presence of a girl he is drawn to, a lady shifts her image when her preference is rising, however hasn't yet crossed into movement. These micro-modifications are like pre-linguistic whispers of arousal. They say, I'm preparing myself without ever breaking the floor of normal verbal exchange. And now that you comprehend it, you cannot unsee it. So what do? You well known it silently. No longer with words, not with reactions, but with time-eye contact. Permit her to adjust. Wait 2 seconds. Then test her posture slowly. Eyes to chin, then chin to eyes. No smirk, simply presence. What happens next is electric. She feels seen, however, no longer judged. She feels uncovered, however secure. You've created a loop where her education is noticed and returned with masculine containment. And if she continues adjusting, it truly is your confirmation. It means you're in her interior consciousness loop. She's handling how she's perceived by you. And as soon as that starts to evolve, preference isn't always just near, it's building. However, right here's the twist. The wrong pass ruins the whole lot. Maximum guys break the moment by commenting, complimenting, or shifting subjects. But her adjustment wasn't for words. It was a primal provider of strength alignment. Permit it to breathe. Here's your script. Stay centered. Let her circulate. Then gently replicate her micro-adjustment. If she lifts her hair, slowly roll your neck. If she adjusts her posture, reset yours. If she softens her tone, reduce the extent. This silent duet tells her you're tuned in, no longer just watching, but rather analyzing. And once she feels examined without strain, without chase, she can start to pre-approve the idea of bodily closeness. Not do what you stated, but because of the way you match your second without breaking the energy. From there, all motion becomes easier. She starts off evolved gambling together with her space. She leans in, She repositions her leg.